What up, tubers? Welcome to another lame video by our old pal Jackhammer Mike. For your eye candy pleasure today, we're looking at a Magpul P-Mag. Yes, painted by me, just as a test. It's only model paint. Eventually, after I've got a lot of practice in now, so I'm pretty much ready to Duracoat this thing. But I'm gonna, obviously I have to wait. It's just the middle of June and it's too hot, too humid to do it out here. The conditions aren't right. So I'll probably be waiting until maybe September-ish, October-ish to get out and Duracoat this beautiful girl right here. Yes, the Colt LE6920. Awesome rifle. So today, boys and girls, we're going to see what this is. So, first things first. Hola, welcome. Having a nice fresh cup of French press coffee. Yum. I love that thing. I'm so glad the contingency plan bought that. Oh, and speaking of contingency plan, I owe him a big apology. The last video I did on the shrink wrap on the horse wrap, the vacuum sealing on the horse wrap, I had my son's Ruger 1022 out on the table, and I was going over some of the features, and I totally, what? I know, it was really rude of me to do that, wasn't it? It was terrible. I feel really bad about it. The contingency plan gave us the sling that was on that, and it didn't have one on there. My son was kind of going interchangeable with one of his airsoft rifles or whatever, and the first run and gun that we did, he didn't have a sling, so once he got done with his rifle stage, he had to hand it to me so I could hold it while he did his pistol things. Having a sling makes all the difference in the world, especially with a run and gun. You just drop your rifle, pick up your pistol, holster your pistol, pick up your rifle. You gotta have a sling. That's just all there is to it. And I totally overlooked it. I didn't even say anything about it, and I really feel bad about it. So I apologize, contingency plan. My bad. That sling is excellent. It's a nice sling. It's a wide sling. It rocks. So anyway, go check out the horse wrap video, and you'll see the sling. That sling was provided by the contingency plan. Thank you, Taco. It was awesome of you to do that. So with that being said, we're going to go over my speed loader. And some of you are going to go, what is that? I've never seen anything. What is that? I've never seen that. That doesn't work. Yeah, it works. It works really well. I first saw this on Such00, and as soon as he demonstrated it, it was like, oh yeah, okay, I got to get one. Not only because it's cool, but you could get your call sign or whatever you want written on here, which is awesome. You know, I've got Jackhammer Mike written on it. My call sign. Love it. Now, Such does a video that goes side by side with this and hand loading, and I believe it was a Magula. The Magulas are cool, but I believe that they lost just by a touch every time. The cool thing about the Magula is that you can use it to unload your mags too. I'll just generally take a round and pop them out so I'm not shredding my thumb. And I'm going to do this one too. Fooled you. You thought they were fully loaded, didn't you? No, I had to dump them in there because I got to demonstrate doing this. So, you know, I just generally use the back end of a shell to do it and unload them. But the Magula, yeah, it can crank them out if you have to download your mags or whatever. Okay, now the speed loader has a mark right here for 10 rounds, 20 rounds, 28 rounds, and 30 rounds. What comes in handy is we use the 10 round mark because when we run and gun, we download the mags to 10 rounds. Not because we're California compliant or anything like that, but because we want to be forced to do mag changes. Okay? So you shoot 5 shots on a station, shoot 5 more shots on another station, and you change mags. And then you go again, 10 rounds. And it forces you to change mags. Practice mag changing while you're out there shooting. Okay? I can't stress that enough. It seems easy. It's like second nature to a lot of people. But while you're running down a course and you're trying to think of where am I supposed to shoot now? Why is this guy yelling at me? It's hot out here and your heart rate's up a little bit. Yeah, mag changing is excellent muscle memory practice. So 10 rounds, 20 rounds, 28 rounds if you don't like to fully load your mags, and 30 rounds. Now, look how cool this thing is. I'm going to get a little better shot. I'm going to adjust the camera so you can look down on it a little bit. So give me just a second. Okay. Got her adjusted. Oh, I got to tell you, this coffee, oh, so good. It's called Silver Spur Coffee. I pick it up at Winco. It's their Buckaroo blend. It's kind of it's a light roast. It's breakfast coffee. Gosh, what? There's no pirates here. Buzz off. Okay, this is the most excellent speed loader. It's a little big. It's certainly bigger than a Magula. Definitely takes up a little more space in the shooting box, but it is nice and flat. It's made by a company called Red Rock Signworks. Small guy, he's on Etsy, that's where he sells it. Red Rock Signworks. And he's got all kinds of different patterns. He's got designs that he puts on here. American flag, eagles, all kinds of different stuff. Check it out if you're interested. $36 for the plain wrap. Just no logo. It's got his initials or Red Rock Signworks right there, but just plain $36. Can't go wrong. This cost me $50 to have my custom, call sign, Jackhammer Mike put on here. So it was $50 total for the whole thing. They've got some other ones with Mo and Lob and some other ones. I don't know if it's Don't Tread on Me. We the People, things like that are already pre-done, and those are about $42. So he's got some cool stuff. Now, obviously the proof is in the pudding, and when you see how this thing works, you may want to go and get one. It's reasonably priced. The thing of it is, I do like to load these by hand. It just feels good. I'd love to sit around and shoot the shit when we're out shooting, you know, loading up some mags, having a cup of coffee, getting ready for the day's shooting, and just hand loading. But after the first 100 to 200 rounds, it gets tedious, it gets boring, thumbs start getting sore. So with this, it's just a breeze. I'm gonna put it the way it's supposed to be put. For me, because it's, you know, I was going to do it upside down, but I just would rather do it like this. So basically what you're doing is you're going to put a bunch of bullets in here. Now, they go into this track. They only can go in one way. They can't go upside down. They don't fit. They only go in one way. Okay? So loading it is pretty easy and pretty quick. It does take a second or two, and I'll race anybody with a Magula and Maglula or whatever, or anybody that wants to hand load. I'll race you any day of the week. And I'm trying to go a little bit slow so you guys can see how we're doing this. You can go, a couple of rounds in there. Oh wait, one got sideways. Well, you just turn it and go. Try and cram, 3 or 4 in there. And there's my 30 mark right there. Okay. Now, here's the cool part. You take the block that is provided, set that little jewel right there, and voila, 30 rounds. Alright, want to make sure that I got that all in frame. Looks like I do. Okay. So that's 30 rounds, just like that, lickety split. And you're just basically what you're doing is you're just taking your box of ammo, dumping it in here. I just happened to put stuff in a pie tin because it was just here. All right, so here we go again, one more time. You put the mag in here. Oh, and another thing, the contingency plan put out a video today. He put on some Ranger plates. Now, but the problem with the Ranger plates is that it will not fit in this groove anymore when you've got an end on here. Same with 40, 60 rounders, the mags. They won't fit in here. That's okay, not a problem. They can fit in here at an angle. You just have to hold them so that they don't go out. But yeah, it just holds up at an angle. So you can load 30 rounders, the 45 or 40 rounders, whatever, the 60 rounders. You can load those in here. So, with that being said, let's crank out some more here. Oh, I got one sideways. See? Boom, got a couple sideways. So I just kind of like put a couple right here. Oh, there's one upside down. Whoa. Okay. Boom. Not a problem. Some might say, oh, that's slower than hand loading. Well, not really. Again, I'll race anybody. It sometimes can be a pain. Where'd that one go? There we go. Ink. But, again, after 100, 200 rounds, your fingers will start getting sore. Yeah, you're going to be wishing for a speed loader, any kind of speed loader, whether it be the board here or Maglula, whatever that is. And again, the Maglulas are really cool because they do unload for you. Makes it easy to unload. But here we go, 30 rounds. You ready? Uh-oh. There we go. Boom. Alright, I got one more mag. Dump those in here. Oops, I'm going to take this out because it won't work with that in there. Boom. This is kind of fun. I mean, you can see your 10 rounds when you get up there. That's why, this is really good for us because instead of having to count every round and then somebody distracts you and you forget your count, now you have to reload or unload and reload. 10 rounds right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's right there on the mark. That's 10. Short rounds. Put too many in here? Yeah, probably. Huh. Probably dump some on the table. I know a couple popping out. Alright, anyway, here you go. Just like that. So, Red Rock Sign Works. Awesome little speed loader. Saves your hands. And since the contingency plan did his Ranger thing, I know there was already a comment. He hasn't had that thing out more than a couple hours. There's already been a couple of comments about this. So I'll have it up on my site here shortly, and you guys could check it out. Red Rock Sign Works. Check him out. Small business guys, support them. That's right. Support our fellow Americans, our small business entrepreneurs. That's right, Maxwell. And with that, I am out. So is Max.